Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, chat? How you guys doing? How ya diggity doing? Let's hunt some moosies. Holy, let me go ahead and read off all the memberships real quick before we get into the hunting. Let's see. I missed a couple. I know that. Not sure why it's not showing them. I think Jets was one of them. I think Jets was the first one. So welcome back, Jets. Armed Warrior, thank you for becoming a member. And Joshua, thank you for the 44 months as a member. Let's go after a couple days I'm glad to catch you live. Let's go, dude. Good to see ya. Surprising with the 3 months. Holy, what's up, Surprising? Alrighty, I think we got them out of the way, so let's jump into it. How y'all doing over on Twitch as well? What's up, Twitch? What's up, Ender? You freaking nerd. Also, for those that didn't notice, CJO the Hunter is back. What? CJO exists? He even scheduled a live stream? What? Ender with the 10 months. Thank you so much, dude. And Reed, thank you for the membership as well, dude. Holy. Also, guys, we are 890 kills into this moose grind, so, you know, that's fun. That's fun. Hopefully this thing will pop soon, man. What's up, Tilly? How's it going? CJO, thank you for the 40 months as a member. Appreciate it. Holy. It's a big boy to start out with. I have the wrong loadout set up. Okay, let's get the correct loadout. What rifle did I pick up? Just a 22 that was on sale. For the future, whenever my daughter's old enough to learn how to shoot. Wanted to get a nice little 22, and it was a good deal, so I picked it up. That's why I couldn't stream the other day, because I was waiting for the call to go pick it up. Moose and buffs. There we go. That's the loadout we want. What up, A. Miller? How's it going? You're calling it great one at 9:12? Maybe Hunter Call of the Wild, Jack. You never quite know with Call of the Wild. Drilled him! What's up, Deer Slayer? Thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Do you have the new rares yet for the moose? Nope, I don't, sadly. Sadly, don't have them. Hopefully today, though. I know, right, Ender? I was afraid that I was going to hit her instead. I was like, oh, this could be risky, but we're going to go for it. Oh, hey, buddy. You're looking mighty fine. Gosh, they run off so fast after you shoot them. Joshua, thank you for the 5 gifteds. Let's go. Congrats to everybody that got the gifteds there. Got the worst troll. I shot an albino level 5 moose and it was a gold. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough for sure. But hey, it happens, you know. Trolls are just a part of the game. Hunter, find them. Find the moose. That is pretty wild, Joshua. Almost 4 years. Holy. How's it going, Russell? Just been chilling most of the morning. Made the thumbnail for today's video, and aside from that, just been, you know, getting ready to do this stream here. Ma'am, sir, whoever just made that sound, can you quietly quiet down and hush right now? These dang moose think they own the place. They think they can just go whenever they want. I'm doing good, Tilly. Let's go, Jets. How's it going, Jenna? Forgot to say hi when I first saw you in here. Go for it, A. Miller. How's the grind? It's been fun, Uncle Fat Cat. I've always kind of enjoyed Leighton Moose. It's a very fun grind to do. Hey. Why? Dude, you were facing me so perfectly and then you decided to turn again. What's with that, man? What NFL team do you like? The Patriots. Been a fan of the Patriots since I was a kid. Good to see them doing good this year. Although the Buccaneers on Sunday are going to be a big test for Drake May. That is going to be the toughest test for the Patriots yet. Oh, we got a 2 here finally. Let's go. I had been saving this 3 because I didn't have, you know, a 2 in here yet, but now we got a 2. Ooh, smoked him. He stood no chance, bro. Used to like them for their logo. Dude, when I was a kid, gosh, when did I start watching football? Probably around 2010, I would say. And I chose the Patriots as my team because they had red, white, and blue jerseys. That was my whole reasoning when I was like, what, I'd be 12 at that point. I was just like, they got the America jerseys. I like this team. And that was my whole reason for picking them when I was a kid. And ever since then, I've just been a Patriots fan. How many great ones do you have? It's on screen at the top middle. 128 currently. Ooh. Big boy? That's a big boy right there. I mean, he could troll. Nowhere near being guaranteed, but a really nice moose right there. Do I play Way of the Hunter anymore? Only if they add something I actually like. Because it feels like recently Way of the Hunter has pretty much only been adding, like, guns. And, like, a few other things. But not enough to make me interested. Let me triple check, Ender. I believe so. I know it's a Thursday. It's November 13th, so 6 days from now. Or wait. Yeah, that'd be 6 days from now. So yeah, the 13th, Ender, the 13th. Is there any vids with KG? Yeah, I've got lots of vids with KG on my channel. We don't have any planned, like, for new ones right now, though. Holy Dion, that's crazy, man. That's about where I am in playtime as well. And he trolled. Well, that's just such a moose thing to do. Heck yeah, Ender. Hey, you know what's hilarious, Ender? The Patriots should have even easier chances of winning that game because the Jets just traded away like their best corner. They just traded away Sauce Gardner. So Drake May's probably going to be absolutely destroying the Jets in that game. It's going to be interesting. They also got rid of, I think, one of their tackles, their defensive tackles. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be a glorious, glorious blowout, hopefully. I don't know if you'd prefer to watch a game that's going to be like a more competitive game, Ender, but the one happening in 2 days on Sunday, it's an early game. I think it's at 10 a.m., but it's against the Buccaneers, and they're a much better team than the Jets. So if you want to see one more competitive, that would be a better option. But I'm down with any of the ones that you're available to hang out and watch. Smoked. Oh, gotcha, Ender. Nice. Sorry, Jets. Sorry, man. I'm just being honest. The Jets are looking rough, especially after getting rid of like a couple of their top guys. But you know what isn't looking rough? Their draft picks. Their draft picks are looking good. Jets got a lot of good draft picks over the next few years. So, you know, hopefully they can rebuild the team and be competitive again. Gotcha, CJO. Okay, awesome, Ender. Because, yeah, the game on Sunday would be a whole lot more interesting to watch, most likely, than the Jets-Patriots. Because the Buccaneers, they're probably about on the same level as the Patriots right now. Both are very competitive teams. Jivers! What's up, Jivers? Jivers, how about that Raiders-Broncos game last night? It was kind of terrible. You probably didn't really miss anything by not watching it. It was probably the worst game I've watched all year. It was terrible. It was very boring. It was just Bo picks and Gino being Gino. And me missing shots. Fantastic. I am so good at the game. So good. Oh, I saw the thumbnail, A. Miller. I haven't actually watched the video yet, though. I mean, Patriots for sure, A. Miller, because Patriots are my favorite team, so I definitely choose watching them over the Bills. Even if the Patriots were a 0-win team, I'd still pick watching them over the Bills. I don't even hate the Bills. It's just, you know, Patriots for life. Let's see. Yeah, Lions have a chance to go to the Super Bowl for sure, Russell. The Lions are very good this year. They've had a couple games where it's like, what happened? But then all their other games have been like pure domination by the Lions. But the losses they have had have been very questionable losses where it's like, how did you lose to the Vikings? What the heck, man? Oh, man. I do like Josh Allen quite a bit, so I don't mind watching the Bills. Josh Allen's fun to watch. Although, dude, I have never seen, like, Josh Allen so distressed looking than in that Patriots game that they lost. Like, oh my gosh. That was the most, like, flustered I think I've ever seen Josh Allen. Like, just his face after some of those plays was just like, what are we doing? Thanks, Braden. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Where did these moose go? Oh, there he is. Where'd the other one go? We killed 2 of them. Or at least I'm hoping they both died. All right, later, Ender. Thanks for dropping in. How do you set up for a no HM whitetail grind? I mean, it's pretty simple. You just find zones you like and set up on them. That's about all there is to it. Broncos Super Bowl this year? I don't know, man. Broncos confuse me. Like, one week they'll look really good, then the next week they'll barely win against the Raiders, you know? They confuse me as much as the Panthers. The Panthers confuse the crap out of me right now. Like, they'll blow out the Falcons, and then they get blown out by the Patriots. It's like, there's a few teams this year where it's just like, are they good? I have no idea. Project Hunt, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Friday, Crow. Which region do you hope will be the next map for Call of the Wild? I really badly want a Texas Game Ranch. But if it wasn't that, I'd love to see another Africa map. I think those are my top ones still. 49ers, if they can get healthy, I think they got a chance at making it to the Super Bowl for sure. But their biggest issue has been injuries. Like, they've just got too many of their starters injured. And, like, they're winning with their backups, which just is a testament to how good the team could be if they had their starters playing, too. Like, my gosh. What do you do if it gets shot down? Well, if you're not doing HM, you'd kill everything, even the level 1s, you know? So there is no such thing as shooting it down if you're not herd managing, right? If you're just doing a no HM grind, you just shoot all the bucks, regardless of their size. You like the Cowboys? I don't like the Cowboys per se, but I like watching the Cowboys. That's the way I describe it. I like watching them because it's very fun to watch Dak Prescott just sling it to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Pickens has been kind of a beast this year. He has saved me in some of those fantasy games quite a bit. Yeah, that was really sad. That was really sad with Neeland. R.I.P., man. Got a question about Way of the Hunter. Go for it. You like CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens more? I think they're both really fun to watch. I feel like I've enjoyed watching Pickens more this year, though. What up, Johnny? Oh, that's crazy, Jivers. That's pretty wild to think about. Yeah, Chiefs haven't looked great this year. They've had some games where they looked pretty dominant, but then they've also had some games that they lost in a very crazy fashion. And then, you know, they just lost to the Bills, so... Chiefs are still a good team, but they're definitely not an unstoppable team like they have been in previous years. Not gonna lie, though. That Bills Chiefs game, that was the first game in a while where I was actually rooting for the Chiefs a little bit because I wanted the Patriots to have one more win on the Bills so that they could stay atop the division in a more comfortable fashion. Because right now they're still ahead, but once their bye week hits, I think it's going to be pretty neck and neck with the Bills. Nothing. Oh, that could be why. It's past their time. No, I think we keep it a surprise, Johnny. I think we keep it a surprise. Because I want to do like a full video on that. What the heck? He really likes that tree. He really likes this tree, huh? This tree your best buddy? This is insane looking. Whoa, it's twisting his antlers. What the heck did I just watch? Dude, his antlers were contorting and squishing. What? Oh my gosh. What did I just watch, chat? What did I just watch? That was the weirdest glitch I've ever seen in Call of the Wild. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. That moose had squishy antlers, dude. Squishy antlers. That's so funny. That is so freaking funny. What happened to Neeland? I'm trying to remember the exact story. I haven't looked at like if there was any updates to the story, but shortly after it happened, apparently Neeland was in a car chase with the police. And at the end of it, he took his own life or something like that. I think that was the story about what happened to Neeland. Just crazy, man. Just like, that is not something you expect out of anybody. I remember that was what the headline said, though, yesterday. It was like, that it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound at the end of a car chase. Which is, you know, not great. That's not good. Oh, man, CJO. Ah, dude. Crazy. Hi, little whitetail. What are you doing here? I forgot I have a whitetail zone here. What's up, Dre Talk? For no HM Whitetail, what do you do if only one buck is left in the zone? Well, as long as you have does in the zone, you can still shoot the buck. Your zone won't disappear unless, like, of course, you delete it with hunting pressure. Or if you shoot it down to only one animal. As long as there's, you know, a couple does in there, you can shoot all the bucks. It's a bit of a misconception. A lot of people say that, you know, you only shoot 2 per zone. That's more of a preference thing. Like, you can shoot as many bucks as you want as long as you're not deleting the zone via hunting pressure or shooting it down to only one animal. You're 9 trolled? Rip. Unfortunate. Getting a lot of big males today. Also, that moose we just killed, that's the first time I've had a moose in that zone for literally like 400 kills or something. It's been forever since I've seen one there. And this is why it's always good to check, you know, other zones that you haven't hunted in a while. Sometimes they just bounce there after ages of not moving. That poor moose. He just ate a lot of bullets. What up, Faded? How's it going? Everything's been good over here. Hope you've been doing well. Everybody coming back at the same time, man. We got Faded. We got CJO the Hunter. What's up, Try 2? We don't really do shout-outs on the channel here, A. Miller. I really only give shout-outs like if I'm not being asked to do it and I think somebody deserves one. I don't really do shout-outs if somebody's asking me to shout someone out. What time is it here? It's 2:22 p.m. Where did you set up for the Great One Grey Wolf? I was on Yukon for that. We'll be hunting that a little bit later today. My favorite team's the Patriots, Abraham. YouTube tag things are so stupid. Yeah, the @ names is a little bit weird. It's still really tough to get used to. Because, like, a lot of people have their, like, their screen name different than their @ name. And it causes a lot of confusion since YouTube's been changing things up. How far into the grind? 904 kills. This is a long one here. Smoked. What's my favorite gun? I would say the 300 AR is my favorite overall. I also really like the Hansen 30-06 and the Perry 308. Those are probably my top 3 rifles right now. No, I'm still chasing it, Faded. I've got, like, I think 45 Great One Whitetail and no full typical rack. English is tough. So yeah, still looking for it. But, you know, taking a little break from that to hunt moose and wolf recently. Oh no, Doritos, that's rough. How can you tell if you have a great one? Are you talking like, are there any signs that you have a great one? There really is no signs to tell you that you have a great one unless you are herd managing and you're like very heavily herd managed. If you're super heavily herd managed, you know, getting a diamond every 10, 20 kills, then a lot of times when a great one spawns or is about to spawn, you will suddenly see like a lot of small animals respawning and not very many big ones just out of nowhere. But outside of that, it's impossible to tell. So like if you're not herd managing or if you're only like slightly herd managed, it's almost impossible to know when a great one's going to spawn. It's really only something you can tell if you're like super heavily herd managed. Like with my moose, I am not herd managed nearly enough to really notice a difference. Like, I get regular dry streaks with diamonds. I think I average a diamond every 30 to 50 kills, depending on the grind. Some grinds, it's better than others. But that, for me, that's not enough for me to notice when a great one's going to spawn. But on my wolf grind, I get a diamond every 10 kills. So, well, 10 to 15. So if it drops below that for an extended period of time, it almost always has meant great one wolf showing up. Same with my black bear. I have them super heavily HM'd, so it's about the same. Your moose was 1 in 12. That's insane, CJO. See, I didn't go super crazy with managing down the solos on this grind. I still have probably like 15 or so, maybe 20 level 3 solos and a couple of level 4 solos. Oh, that guy was big. I just got to a point where it was good enough, and I was pretty happy with how often we were getting Great One Moose, so I just didn't take it any further. I'd love it if I could get it to a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 15 at some point, though. It probably wouldn't be too hard. Just be a matter of, like, killing all the solos. I bet the feeders would help a lot with that, actually. Maybe I should try that. Try to manage down more of my moose using feeders. Speaking of feeders, I saw you guys have been enjoying that feeder video I put up today. It seems like everybody that's watched it had a lot of fun watching it. Mississippi might be the best feeder map in the game. Like, it is absolutely crazy how packed those feeders on Mississippi get. And you guys are going to see pretty soon, probably within a couple weeks, another crazy thing on Mississippi. Yeah, dude, the pigs are insane. It's like, there was a couple times where I'd go to a feeder and there'd be like 20 hogs there. And it was like, oh my gosh, dude. I'm surely going to get some diamonds and rares at this point. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. That makes sense. You probably use that to your advantage on other maps too. No, I didn't, Russell. I did not. That'd be incredible, though. Smoked. Yeah. It's not actually something that I did personally. The thing I'm talking about is actually something my brother did on his map, and I'm going to showcase it in a video at some point. I just got to find some time to hop on a map with him and check it out. I'm not going to spoil what it is, though. Just know that it's kind of huge. Like, it's going to be a big deal. It's going to revolutionize Mississippi hunting. Caitlin, what's up? How ya doing? Have you done a great one grind there? I tried grinding on Mississippi a couple times, once for bear and once for whitetail, and it didn't work out very good either time for me. Got a super rare albino pig. Dude, that'd be insane. Did a scrub hair grind with the feeders and got my diamond. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Rabbits definitely seem to be one of the best things you can... Oh, yes! Yes! We did it, chat! We got the great one! No, is that a birch? Oh my gosh! It's a birch! It's a birch! I think that's a birch! It's a birch quad paddle! Oh my gosh, let's go! Dude, finally we got another birch! It's my least favorite rack on a birch, but you know what? It's a birch still nonetheless. Oh my gosh, dude, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, Chad, yes! Holy crap, we got it! We got a great one, moose! Holy! Oh my gosh! Wow! Oh, he's gorgeous! He's gorgeous! Dude, it took me like a second or two to even notice it was a great one. It's like I saw the outline like this and I was like, oh, we got one that's probably a diamond. Like that might be a diamond. Then I spotted it and saw 10 fabled and it's like, oh my gosh. Let's freaking go, chat. Oh my gosh, what do I take him down with? Oh, I should probably clip that. And I should probably back up my save file in case the power goes out like it did last time we tried to take down a great one on stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should also notify Discord. Dude, this is the first quad paddle I have got with a fur type. My only 2 quad paddles before this were back during the first couple weeks of release when you could still get common furs on a great one. So this is actually pretty huge. Not only is it my favorite fur type and my least favorite rack, but it's a rack I have yet to actually have combined with one of the fabled furs. Oh my gosh. Okay, I notified the Discord. I've backed up the save file. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Wait, have I killed a great one moose with the 375 yet? I don't think I have. I don't think we need to change weapons. I think we need to go iron sights 375. I think we got to go iron sights 375, chat, because we have not killed a great one moose with the 375 since it came out, because we really haven't gone for moose until recently. So I think we got to go with it. I'm going to go ahead and change the time, though. I don't want to have to, like, run back here halfway through the stock because of the time going past their drink time. What's the combo? It's a quad paddle with the birch. Imagine having a common for a quad paddle great one moose. I know, right, Jivers? How dare I? From a feeder? Oh, yes. Feeder, 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 feeder. Yes, 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 yes. Do I even have spots to put feeders? No, I've got all my feeders placed already, so I'm gonna have to go grab a feeder. This is probably the easiest feeder to go take. Oh, also, we should probably go to the clean overlay so it'll look better for the video. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it is a new combo, Hunter Call the Wild 101. It is a new combo. This is actually the first quad paddle I've got on a fabled fur type, because the 2 quad paddles I have, I got them back when fabled furs were not guaranteed. Back when it was still possible to get a common fur type great one. So this is the first quad paddle that I've had since that. What's the dream combo? My dream combo would be a fabled birch like this guy, but with the typical rack. That would be my dream. Oh, if I could ever get that, that'd be so crazy. What's my furthest shot on a great one? I think I did one from 400 meters away once on like a red deer, I think it was. How much do you play off camera? A lot, Coolin. A lot. It depends on the like day though. Like if there's recently been an update, I spend a lot more time on the game than if it's been a while since we had an update. Exactly, Faded. Give me the birch. Typical rack. Oh my gosh. So where are we going to put the feeder? I think I've got an idea. Yeah, Ryder, we got a great one moose. After 909 kills. Wait, didn't somebody predict 912? Somebody totally predicted 912 earlier in the stream. Who was that? Who predicted 912? Because you were 3 kills off. Holy man. What does XD mean? It's a face. It's like a little face, you know? Oh, that's right. It was you, Hunter Call the Wild, Jack. You almost predicted it perfectly. That's actually pretty crazy how close you got. Okay, the big boy already ran off. We just need to get our feeder posted up over here. I got a certain spot that I think it's going to look really good. There's a spot on the map that I've kind of always wanted to hunt moose, but I never have zones over here. So I kind of want to put it over here in a spot that I've always kind of wished I'd have some herds, but they just are never here. So we're going to place it somewhere over here. I kind of like the background with the mountain too and all the trees on the hillside. I think this could be a really fire location to set it up. And it looks like wind is pretty decent in this area at this time. Where is it? There's our feeder. Right here. I really like this area. It's super clear, wide open. Really cool. Get the fortified pellet feed there. So we can still spawn in right here and then just walk over to this area. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice, Chadson. Jared, thank you so much for the 26 months. Congrats on the great one, Moose. I like the quad paddle. One with a fabled fur finally. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? Let's go. Okay, I believe they feed around 7. What great one did you get? It's a fabled birch quad paddle moose. All right, we should probably main menu. I think this is the correct time for them, right? Where's a moose feed zone so I can see? Yeah, 4 to 8. Perfect. Holy crap, man. All right, main menu. Thank you, Hunting with Herm, for the raid. Thanks, Hunter Call the Wild 101. This is insane. What's up, Human? How's it going? Can I even spot it from over here if they're at the feeder? 409. So no, I would not be able to see them from over here. I say we temporarily move this. Oh, I got the wrong tent in my inventory, don't I? I forgot I put down the wrong tent here. Oh, well. Let's take her over. What's up, Mr. Dramatic Red? At consistent respawns and now nothing is spawning. Is that good or bad? To be honest, that's just something that happens a lot of the time when you're grinding. Just keep on hunting as if nothing different is happening and eventually it goes back to normal. Quad paddle over typical. Wow, Caitlin, how dare you disrespect my typical racks? The quad paddle, though, I will admit, it is my least favorite rack, but it looks decent on certain furs. Like quad paddle, two-tone, birch, even spruce I do like. Okay. It's not exactly moose. Not exactly what I was hoping to have. Oh, wait, what the heck? Bro. What? Random shooter buck? What drink zone are you guys from, huh? I bet it's from over here. That's a random shooter buck in one of my managed down herds. Well, not great, not ideal. Where are these moose, though? We might have to keep moving the feeder until the moose decide to be attracted to it. Because I have noticed that, like, sometimes I'll place a feeder in, like, a similar area and it'll have completely different groups show up. Like, right here, we're getting 0 moose here. It is all whitetail deer. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't believe that. What are you doing here, bro? Oh, we might as well take him out while he's here. Sorry, little feller. I can't be having that, though. All right, we're going to have to place this, like, pretty far back. Also, wind isn't looking good at this time of day. I think we're going to move it. Chat. I want to set up my tent over on that side so the wind isn't an issue. And I think we'll put the feeder like right here, actually. Oh, nice, Levi. Oh, that's weird, Johnny. Interesting. Yeah, the feeders, I'm still trying to like figure out exactly how they work. I'm starting to learn more about them from hunting on Mississippi, but there's still some things that I'm trying to figure out with these feeders. Mirando Buck. What's up, little guy? I guess we'll place the feeder over there then. Is there any reason the parry is better than the Zarza? I mean, they're both 308. So it really just comes down to performance of the weapon. The parry has less recoil and is easier to get follow-up shots with, from my experience using it. That's the only reason I'd choose that over the Zarza, personally. What happened to the KG Bear Grind? I don't know. We just did one video and then anything else was up to him. I was just helping him set it up through that video. We didn't really plan on like doing another video of me going there and hunting his bears. At that point, it's just whatever he wants to do with it. What happened? We got a great one. And we're trying to take it down with the feeder. I like this spot here. This is a really cool spot. Let's try this, guys. What's my third favorite wolf fur? I don't know. It's really tough to pick. There's so many good ones. All right, let's take it back to 6:30. We'll try a little bit earlier. Since Johnny was saying that depending on the time, they sometimes will have different groups go to the feeders. Don't they need to go within a certain distance of the feeder in order to know it's here, though? Maybe that's the issue. Go to 15:30, get them in their drink zone. There he is right there. Okay, so now he's in the zone. He should be within range of noticing the feeder. So now if we switch it to feed time, maybe, just maybe, he'll be here. What's up, Goose? How's it going? How's the Patriots doing this year? Really good. They're 7-2. Okay, yeah, this is not the correct group. That's feeders, though. You never know which groups are going to show up here. Let's try time change again, see if we can get them here. CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens? I've been enjoying watching George Pickens more. Bro, just being Crow and spawning all the great ones. Oh yeah, Mr. Dramatic Red. This one was almost 1,000 kills, though. 909 moose kills. This grind's been going on for a few weeks at this point, just off and on. Doing a little hunting each day. Dude, we got rabbits all over. Okay, let's try 612. No, Dog GTA. Nothing planned. Now it's just a doe. Do I need to put the feeder like right next to their drink zone? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Because it's kind of looking like that. It kind of is looking like they really don't care about this placement. Try the box feeder? Got you. I could do box feeder. 1% bait remaining. Okay, let's go to loadout 9. Box feeder. And yeah, let's ATV over. Why not? It'll be faster. I got a main menu anyway. Oh, there's a moose. Are you a solo? That's a big solo if it is a solo. Well, tell your brother hi then, A. Miller. Wolf Grind has gotten me 1 rare and 4 diamonds in 458 kills. Not too bad. I assume you're not HMing with it. I've heard the name, but I don't know who that is, Abraham. I know Lamb, but I don't know which one Diggs is. The only Diggs I know is Stefan Diggs. All right, bears. Come get your feeder. Knock it down. What's up, Stomp? How much do you need to start a Great One grind, including tents, stands, and anything else I might need? Well, if you want to get a maximized setup that has, like, you know, the maximum of everything you could need for a grind, I believe it's like over 700,000. Trayvon is Stefan's brother. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really super aware of how he is. What's up, Kraken? We got a freaking great one. Too bad it doesn't like my feeders, though. It's being stubborn. All right, let's try this again. Let's put it to drink time. Get them in the area. Hope they notice it. Pro Gamer, thank you for the super chat. At the same time, we caught a great one. Great one. I got my first great one, Wolf. Congratulations on yours. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Congrats on getting yours as well. All right. There it is right there. What a gorgeous moose, man. Now back to feed time. Come on. Show up. Show up. Please, just go here. One doe. Let's go. A singular dodo. Singular dodo. Maybe I need a main menu. Let's go, Pain Man. Watch which direction they go after drink time. True, but they could go a different direction when going to their drink zone, though, you know? Because their feed time's before drink time. That's a 2. It's a fence wreck, though. I probably left him on purpose. We could try moving this to the opposite side, though. Is there any great one I dislike? I wouldn't say I fully dislike any great ones. My least favorite is the fox, though. If we're talking as a whole, like, the way you hunt it plus the way it looks. Like, I don't think it's the worst looking great one in the game, but it's my least favorite because they're just annoying to hunt. A single dodo. A little dodo. I don't know, Hunter Call the Wild Jack, like... I think I'll just try putting it on a different side. Yeah, backpacks are actually really good now. The only time that they suck is if you're trying to stock up really close. Outside of that, though, they definitely fixed them and made them more relevant with this update. What are you going to shoot it with? I'm going to shoot it with the 375 because I have yet to kill a moose with the 375. Because this is really... only the first grind that we've done since the 375 was released. At least for moose, I should say. First moose grind we've done since the release of the 375. Silly bear tracks. Oh, yeah, for sure, CJO. Go full Tarkov style. Let's try this. Then we will go, like, right there, I guess, and just see if we can get him to go to the feeder over there. What is the best maps for big cache? Pretty much any map that has a lot of red deer, black bear, crocodiles, etc. It's all, in my opinion, it's just whatever map has the most high value species. So maps that have a lot of those types of species are going to make you a lot of money. Oh, really, Jenna? Dude, some of the wolf behaviors is interesting. Like, I'll have them, like, completely just, like, normal walking, but it'll say fleeing. They are confusing little creatures. All right, main menu. Really, CJO? That's insane, dude. Jacob, thank you for the super chat, dude. Appreciate that. Got my second Great One Wolf in 34 kills. I was shocked. Let's go. That's super awesome. That's what you love to see. You love to see it. What Great One do you want next? I'd love it if they would add an elk. I think that's my top pick right now. Give us an elk. Oh, I was too close. That might explain why we kept seeing nothing here. Just Scarecrow things, man. Leave it to Scarecrow to be too close and not let them spawn in. Another rando? What? What? I've literally, like, checked my whitetail herds like 2 or 3 times in the last probably 3-4 months. And I don't know how I missed these. There's just random shooters in random zones. What the heck, bro? I'm convinced that the whitetail just have it out for me. Congrats, you made a new zone. The feeders are kind of awesome. I like the feeders a lot. I heard Great One. Oh yeah, Clay Drew. Great One moose. And it's my favorite fur. It's a birch. It's a little birchy boy. Okay, it's that way. Oh, hey. More moose this time. Wrong groups again, though. You're right, though, Johnny. Like, we just reset the time and it's completely different animals there this time. Let's try going clear back to 6 o'clock. Oh, filthy bears. How freaking dare you? Oh my gosh. I'm going to waste so much money on time resets just trying to get this freaking thing to show up. Oh, the bear. No. You be good. Good. Okay, it's not going for it. You say, I swear to God, dude. You break that. You break that. I'm going to be mad. Yeah, they're pretty awesome, Johnny. I definitely think I'm going to be doing more feeder hunts in the future. Were you in multiplayer, Swiffle OG? Were you, by chance in multiplayer? Wait, why are you resting at 6 o'clock, bro? That's not your resting time? What? 8 to 12 is your resting time. What are you doing? Oh, there he goes. He's traveling. Okay, we're good. Having to repair these sucks, dude. Yeah, Jacob, I'd say it's worth buying. It's got a lot of useful rifles in it. Okay. One more attempt. If we can't get it to go to the feeder, we might just have to shoot it in its drink zone. Because I don't want to spend an hour just trying to get it to show up. We're going to try going, like, really late in the feed time. Radioactive, thank you for the super chat. I called it in 4 kills when I got into the stream, and I was right. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I think it just hates you. It probably does. Like, literally all of them are showing up to it except him. I got an idea. I got an idea, chat. I got a little idea here. Is it normal to be doing herd management on whitetail and it take over a year and still have not found a great one? I mean, a year's not really a good, like, gauge of time. Like, because you could, if you spent 5 minutes hunting every day for a year, you're obviously not going to have as much of a chance of getting a great one as someone that spends, 5 hours every day for a year. So, like, that really doesn't help me in, like, letting you know if something seems off or not. You were in multiplayer? Oh, that was likely a hacked server then, Swiffle OG. If you picked up a grouse and it gave you 999 million, that was probably a cheated server. Why don't you try and get 2 great ones at 1 feeder? That would be really difficult, because that would be like 100% based on where the second one spawns. It would have to spawn right at the same area as the first one, practically. Or at least, within the, 400 or 500 meters of the feeder. That would be really difficult to get 2 at the same feeder. You guys like my idea? I'm just going to put it right on top of their zone. I'm desperate. I'm desperate to get it by a feeder. Yeah, that's understandable, Swiffle. The only thing that you could really do to, like, get rid of all that money from that cheated server is you could click new game. It would keep all of your trophies and your lodges, but it would reset everything else. It would reset your maps, your money. It's definitely not for everybody, as it resets, all your progress you've made, unlocking maps, managing down herds if you're herd managing, setting things up, etc. But if it bugs you that much to have it showing, like, the incorrect amount of money, you could do that. I think I actually need to move this. Okay. Now. Drink time. Drink time. Yeah, none of the ones from these herds were showing up at my feeder. What the heck, man? The rudest moose I've ever seen in my life. Now, can you guys please go over here? Yeah, this will be great. Right over there. All right. They've seen it. They clearly know it's there. Provided a bear doesn't kill our feeder, hopefully they'll go there. Please. Please. What do you mean, JT? What do you mean check exteriors? We already got a great one. We're just trying to get him attracted to the feeder. And it looks like he is. There we go. Beautiful. He's going to it. Isn't there a feed time after the drink zone? I don't believe so, but maybe. 1000 IQ. That's what I'm saying. See, now they know the feeder's there because they're right by it. Fantastic. I mean, look at that, guys. We got him at a feeder. Look at that. Oh, it's so incredible and unexpected. Wow, he's at a feeder. Oh my gosh. Wow, we top hunter for real. We are top hunter for real. I don't know why I didn't fully English there. We are the top hunter. That's what I was trying to say. The most skillful setup ever created. Feeder on drink zone. Totally not a desperation move because I've spent 30 minutes trying to get it to go to a different area and it didn't, and then it didn't, and then it didn't again. So we put it here and we're just accepting this and hoping that it'll be good enough. Oh man, what's up, Aiden? You went it every day for 2 hours? How many kills do you have? Because, I mean, and how often are you getting diamonds? If you're not getting a diamond like every 30 kills or less, then you haven't done HM correctly. Oh yeah, backpacks are amazing now. They're so good. Hey, big buddy. Gosh, it's so pretty, chat. Oh, I just thought of something. Back we go. I need to take the backpack off so I can get close without spooking it. Because it's like the backpacks don't have an extended spook radius like they used to in terms of like sprinting. Like you're not going to spook them from 180 away anymore. It's still like 150 whether you're wearing a backpack or not. But if you're trying to stalk up really, really close, it will affect how close you can get. So we need to take the backpack off. But the viewers of the video don't have to know that. Exactly. They don't have to know anything. They don't have to know how long it took us to get him to go to a feeder and then we just settled for the most basic feeder placement of all time. They don't got to know. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll zoom in on the video really, really close so all you can see is the feeder. They won't even know. You would have had to be here in the stream to know. Yeah, that was insane, Johnny. I can't believe how much the backpacks used to spook stuff off. Okay, so we need to get rid of this so that we're under the default weight before we do this. No backpack. Why did it? Oh, actually, no, I was using this outfit, the buffalo plaid. Now we can stock up close. We have 45 in-game minutes to do so. Yeah, I still don't have a spruce, Jared. I don't have a fabled spruce. How do I check my kill count? You can't check individual kill counts. You just have to keep track of it yourself. Carter, thank you for the 30 months as a member. Holy. I already answered that question twice, Abraham. How many Great One Moose do you have? I believe this guy will be number 13, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, nice, Fofer. That's awesome. Is this your first birch? It's my second birch. My first birch was a spider rack. Now we got this guy right here. You know, I should be able to sneak completely around and get really close because these reeds along the edge of the water will hide us super, super well. What's up, little duckies? What's up, you little duckery doos? The 10 fabled. Oh, he's so pretty. Let's just take a moment to watch this beautiful moose. What gun am I using? I'm going to be using the 375 because I've never killed a great one moose with the 375. Just got my first red deer diamond. Let's go, NXCO. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure, Jared. It's a beautiful, great one. Oh, it does, Aiden? Nice. Hope you get one. Realistic hunt vid. Use it for a realistic hunts vid. I would, but we kind of already have a plan for this guy. We're going to kill it at the feeder with the 375. We'll do like another one for realistic hunts. I don't like using ones for realistic hunts if it's been seen on stream already, because that kind of like takes away some of the surprise. Oh yeah, 375 sounds incredible. It is very fun to use. All right. I think that's enough looking at this beauty. You know, it's giving me such a good broadside shot. I might just shoot it from here. Actually, no, I kind of want to do iron sights. So we need to get closer. Ooh, realistic hunt with a feeder and tree stand. That actually sounds kind of fire. As a Canadian, I approve. That's a nice moose. It's a beautiful moose for sure, Mr. Dramatic Red. No, I actually just read off 2 of the Twitch messages before he even said that, Captain Rex. I don't know if he's just not reading the other messages in chat that I was reading off, but I've been responding to Twitch chat. Duck hunt? Ooh, realistic duck hunt could be kind of fun. That could be kind of awesome. I didn't even like think about that. That could be really fun. Are you going hunting IRL? You said you were picking up a rifle. Nah, I was picking up a rifle because it was on sale. And I wanted to get like a rifle for the future for when my daughter's old enough to shoot. So I picked up a pink 22, a pink Savage 64 F22 mag, or not 22 mag, 22 LR. I don't really have the time to go hunting right now. I wish I could, but there's not a good time in my life to spend a whole week hunting, you know. As you guys know, I'm a full-time YouTuber, so I gotta dedicate enough time to keep the channel afloat, first and foremost. And then pretty much all my other time is spent, like, with my family or, you know, stuff like that. Shopping, things like that. I don't really have time to, like, dedicate a full week to hunting. And, I mean, around here in Oregon, like, you gotta dedicate a lot of time if you want to be successful. Blacktail deer, they are no joke. It's not often people around here get a buck first day. And if I'm going to purchase a tag, I want to be able to ensure I have enough time to actually fill it. So I'll probably not really go IRL hunting until my daughter's a little bit older. It'll be easier then. Gosh, this is way too thick. Dude, I thought these would be like the reeds that you can stand up and see over, but no. Not on this section of the map, it seems. We can still be kind of hidden over here, I think, right? No, these ones aren't even hiding me. Well, that's slightly unfortunate. If I can get to like 75 meters, I'm pretty comfortable taking it with irons from there. 0 to 75. And yeah, that's not too bad. Like, these iron sights are really nice. I think we could take it from 75 easily. Nice, Fofer. IRL hunting stream, possibility maybe. I would not risk my channel like that, no. YouTube's pretty iffy when it comes to, like, killing stuff like animals on stream. If you show too much blood or if you show the kill shot, like, sometimes it just completely demonetizes the video or stream. Sometimes worse. I mean, KG and I think Flair and a few other people lost one of their channels because of the content on it. So I'm not willing to risk my channel for an IRL hunting stream, you know? Oh, dude, look at this. Okay. Okay, things are getting real here. Oh, gosh, we're underwater. No. Get away from the water. That's not what we want. It forced me to crouch. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. We're drowning here. We're drowning, chat. We're drowning. We're drowning. Oh, my gosh. No, stop it. Bad Call of the Wild. Bad. No, I can't crouch. It's not letting me prone. It's not letting me prone, bro. Oh my gosh. Finally. No, not again. Oh my gosh, this sucks so much. Call of the Wild. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This isn't even deep. It's just because it... Oh my gosh, it literally... Call of the Wild. Fix your water. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to sneak up close, chat. We'll have to take it from across the water, it looks like. That's annoying. I don't want you to drown. I guess. Oh, man. That is so annoying. G4, thank you for the 14 months as a member. Appreciate it. Does HM improve the odds of getting a great one? Personally, I believe it does. I have seen way more people that use HM get consistently short grinds than people that don't use it. However, I do think that there is like levels to it, right? Extreme HM seems to produce more great ones than mild HM. It's like if you are HM'd to the point where, you know, you're getting a diamond every 5 to 10 kills, you know, you're going to be popping great ones way more than somebody that's managed down to like a 1 in 40 diamond rate. Are you absolutely joking? Is it just going to be whitetail that show up here now? Dude, the amount of trouble we are going through just to get this thing killed at a feeder. Like, we finally got him to show up at the feeder. And he just decided, oh, I'm not going to come back there. Sorry. Look at that. There's no way. Okay. This is insane. This is insane, dude. Okay. They're here in their drink zone. You see the feeder, huh? You see the feeder. Let me make sure it's all stocked up. 64, that's good enough. Now, 7 o'clock. No, these moose suck at eating, Johnny. Gosh. This moose sucks at eating food. Traveling, but where? You better be traveling over there to hang out with the whitetail. Yeah, better be, buddy. Okay, he is. He is. We're good. We're good, chat. This might be easier to stock up on, too, because he's a little bit higher up. Wait, are they going to the feeder? I can't actually tell if they're going to the feeder or not. They might just be confused moose. Oh my gosh. They're walking past the feeder. They're like, nope, I see it, but I don't care. And you know what's even worse? They're walking in the direction I had the feeder previously. They just don't like the feeder. This is insane. Johnny, you can't say that it's my fault at this point. They're literally walking past it. So their feed zone is over there. They've walked past all of my feeders. Except that one time. And of course, the one time Call of the Wild's like, nah, we're going to force you to spook it. We're not going to let you prone here. Oh my gosh. Try the other feed. Do they even like Flake Mix? We'll try it. We'll try Flake Mix. I don't know if they even like Flake Mix though. This is insane, bro. Pretty much, Goose. Those moose were just like, I don't like free food. I'm gonna leave. Holy whitetail. So many freaking whitetail in this area. All right, we're gonna try drink time again. This is the last thing I'm trying, chat. If they don't go to it, I'm just gonna shoot it in the drink zone. Put up a post feeder. We already tried that. We tried a post feeder a bunch. Then we tried the box feeder. We got it attracted to the box feeder. And then, of course, Call of the Wild was like, you know what? We're going to force you to stand up because there's a tiny little inch of water here. And then it spooked off. So now here we are. Also, they didn't show up into their drink zone. Just put down like 5 feeders. You have to be 300 meters apart with them, though. All right. They're in the drink zone. If they pass it up this time, they're here. But where are they going to go? And like I said, if they don't get attracted to it this time, chat, I am just going to shoot in the drink zone. Wait, he's going right to it. Stay right there, buddy. No, you suck. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. This is insane. This is insane. Insane, bro. Come on. I'm giving them one extra chance, and no, nothing. Nothing! Oh my gosh, what is wrong with these things, man? Alright, back to fortified pellets. I said this was my last try, but I'm gonna try it again, chat. We're trying it again. Please work. I'm afraid to look, man. I'm afraid to look. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. It's very fine. Oh, I think I've spent more than 30k on time resets and feeder refills at this point. I'm trying so hard to take this thing in a feeder for y'all. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. We're just gonna take it in the drink zone, I think. What do you guys think? Take it in the drink zone or try again with a different feeder placement? What do you guys think? Try again after moving the feeder? Or just shoot it in the drink zone? Kind of, Mr. Metacred, for sure. Okay, everybody is saying drink zone. Basically, everybody has said drink zone, so let's just shoot it there. So I think, you know, at least we got to see it at a drink zone. You know, that's the important part. We saw it at the drink zone. Now we can kill it, or we saw it in the feed zone, I mean. That's the important part. We saw it at the feeder. So we'll just take it in the drink zone. Actually, wait a minute. You know what? You know what? This is our little secret, Twitch chat and YouTube chat. This is our little secret. I'm just not gonna spot it. And you know, we got a feeder right next to it. You know, we're just gonna say that it was at a feeder. Because I mean, it's at a feeder, isn't it? I mean, he's right there. A feeder's right there. He's at the feeder. Duh. Easy. He's totally at the feeder. 100%. And I'll put this little clip like right at the end of that video after the end screen and everything, so that only people that watch to the very end of the video will even know that we did any of this. I think that would actually be kind of a hilarious little Easter egg. So, you know, if you guys were here, you heard it first. If not, you may not even know that we shot it in a drink zone. Yeah, for real, Snakey. I haven't seen a quad paddle since the commons were still a thing. Back up to 1,000 IQ. Oh, yeah. The feeder changed to a waterer. That is hilarious. Definitely Yellow Bear. 100% no cap. For real, for real. He's birdie. You think they lowered the chances? I don't think so, no. I think it's just tougher to get the quad paddle because it's the highest scoring rack. And people don't really HM moose as much as they do other things. Like, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, but I feel like we see so many big rack whitetails because whitetail are really easy to HM in comparison to moose. Whereas moose, like, most people don't fully HM them. Like, I'm only getting a diamond every 30 to 50 kills. And I think because of that, we don't see the, like, biggest, highest scoring racks as often on the great ones. What do you think the easiest great one is? I think it's the wolf. I think the gray wolf is the easiest on Yukon. Maybe build fish catch. I've actually done, I think it was like 6 or 7, maybe 5 or 4. I can't remember, to be honest. It was somewhere between 5 and 7. Great one grinds with no HM for whitetail. Maybe it was 6. I can't remember. But I was still getting like big racks and stuff. I didn't get the typical rack at all like that. Okay, how far is this? 94. I really want to go iron sights. I don't know if I can do it though. I'm not going to risk it. This is just a really weird angle to try and shoot it at. Across the water, like if I try to go around, I spook them. I'm not comfortable taking an iron sight shot in like low light from 100 meters almost. I think we're just going to take it with the scope. Come on, buddy. Lift your head. Smoked him. Smoking him ain't no joking him. Finally, chat. 51 minutes later, we finally have taken it down. Oh, my lord. Holy crap. What time did the moose spawn? Almost an hour ago at this point. How many kills? 909. Yeah, let's go. Great one. Totally at a feeder. No cap. Like the least capping I've ever done in my life. Ronnie, thank you for the 16 months as a member. Holy. Welcome back, man. Thanks, Albino Coyote. Dude, I was so happy to see that thing show up. It was so cool to see. Where did he run off to? There's the blood. The blood. What do you mean, CJO? Never. Here it is. Oh, it's so pretty. Fabled Birch, 289.59 scoring quad paddle. Quad paddle Birchy boy. We got the quad Birchy boy. Beautiful. I've always loved how the birch has the features of an albino. Like, you've got the pink hooves, you got the little pink nose. It honestly, it feels like it's an albino that just has a few like speckles on it. I really like it. I really, really like it. Quad actually doesn't look bad with the birch. That's what I'm saying. I think birch just makes every rack look good. The birch is just beautiful. Same with two-tone. That is gorgeous, man. That is gorgeous. That is fantastic right there. Close to max weight. It was like 6 kgs off. True, CJO. Alrighty, into the lodge we go. I don't think I have any spoilers in here. I think every video that had like great ones or super rares has been uploaded. Because yeah, we did the 7 days with the moose super rare. Then we had the great one. All of the great one wolves have already been uploaded. So yeah, should be no spoilers. Should be no spoilers. I don't know where the heck to put this moose though. Where do I even put this thing? I mean, I could move this guy. I think I will actually. We're going to move him. Yeah, there we go. Now where do I put that red deer? Guess right here. If I can even find it. We need filters so bad for our lodges. Like, I can't believe they haven't, like, given us some way to filter out the trophies that we're after. That is something they desperately need to do, man. Like, it should not take me this long to find a great one. Did I miss it? Has anybody seen it? Oh my gosh, I don't know where it is. I didn't look at what date we killed that thing. That would have made it so much easier. I should have looked at the date. Gotta be back pretty far, right? I think that was an older red deer. Oh my gosh. 27 years later. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're into bears. Dude. There it is. Right here. Oh my gosh. 27 million years later. Woo! It was 10/24, 2022. Got you. Okay. Wow, this is an older one we got then. This is one of the first ones we got, I think. Okay. Maybe not first. Yeah, actually, this would have been one of my like first ones, I think. Our lodge is getting so full, man. We're getting to a point where the only plaques I really have left are obviously like these smaller ones for like Tar and Wolf, but also like these guys right here. I just got like a few left that I've put placeholder moose in. Outside of that, like, we've almost filled a lodge with great ones on all the like medium to large plaques. There's not really too many I could replace. Like this guy is the mission super rare. So I don't want to take him down, but I might at some point if I have to and put him in the main lodge. These ones are still open. And this is Gerald. Good old Gerald. He'll never leave the lodge. Good old Gerald. This room's completely full of great ones. Aside from this is a Mela pheasant and a diamond pheasant. And a bunch of diamond pheasants there. Is there a way where you don't have to spend $200? Wait, what do you mean? In what context? Also, let's end that recording there. Well, now we got a great one moose to throw into a video at some point. Let's go shoot some wolves, chat. I mean, we might as well go hunt wolves now. Sorry, chat. I forgot it glitches out and does that sound. Also, let's go back to the live tab there. Boom. Oh, hi, Moose. We don't care about you anymore. We got our great one, Moose. Also, let me update my stat sheet real quick with that latest moose grind. Okay, so that was moose grind number 13. That took us a total of 909 kills with 28 diamonds, 4 rares, and 1 super rare, and then 1 great one. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Kyler, thank you for the super chat. How do you like the feeders? Suggestions on usage? I like them a lot. Number one suggestion I would give, try them out on Mississippi Acres. Oh my gosh, they're so much fun on Mississippi, man. Okay, I think I have updated everything properly on my grind stats. Now I can reset the counters for the moose grind. All right. Now move over to my wolf counters. All right, so we're currently 22 kills into this wolf grind. I shot a few last night, or was it 2 nights ago? It might have been 2 nights ago. Oh, we got to change back to large backpack. There we go. And then we will move over to wolves. Everything looks in order. All right. Let's head over to our first lake. Thanks, Kenneth. I'm glad you like the vids. The moose love the feeders. They do whenever anyone else is using them, not when I'm using them. Did you buy Mississippi or Quattro? I'd probably recommend Mississippi out of those two. Especially if you plan to use feeders. They love the feeders over there. We got a new 5 here. Holy. Kill 23 of the grind. Let's go, Johnny. That's what you love to see. So are you just trying to manage down Mississippi now, Johnny? While you have the opportunity to? How are you counting your kills? I use an app called Smart Tally Counter on my phone. It allows you to create pretty much as many counters as you want. And you can group them up so you can like see, you know, a bunch of different counters at the same time. Like I have kills this grind, total kills. Diamonds this grind, total diamonds. rares this grind, total rares, etc. It's super, super convenient. Oh, we got a 4 respawn here. Let's go. Okay, we can kill the 5 now because we got a 4 here. Let's go, chat. That actually is super awesome. That is also literally a new 5 and a new 4 in 2 consecutive zones. Did you do the survey for Call of the Wild? Yeah, I did. I did. Some interesting stuff in there, man. Oh, that would have been crazy, Levi. Initial spawn, like, rares and diamonds are always fun to find. What was the name of the app? It's Smart Tally Counter on Android. I don't know if it's the same name on iOS or not. I would assume it probably is, though. Come on, little buddies. You know, after hunting moose a lot recently, like, it just shows me how slow the wolves are to appear in their zones. Like, it takes them like 5 to 10 seconds to render in. Kind of crazy. Johnny got something good. Oh, Johnny got something good for sure. I'm gonna hop on his map and we'll do a video on it soon. I don't know when it would be uploaded, but we plan to do a little video with it. It's gonna be pretty insane. Beautiful. Is it just me, guys, or is the wolf grind on Yukon like one of the most fun, action-packed grinds that you could possibly have? Like, I've had so much fun with this grind. I find myself just constantly wanting to go shoot wolves. Like, there was a few times the last few days where I was like, oh man, I really should get to work on editing some of these videos, but I kind of want to shoot some wolves too. This guy go? Where he at, though? Oh, there he is. Blending in, man. Oh yeah, we gotta update the Great One counter. Boom, 129. Let's freaking go, chat. Random. Is that a mosaic? Wait, chat, is that a mosaic? Are you kidding me? Is that a mosaic? I've only shot like 5 moose since the update. Are you joking? That's a freaking mosaic. Dude, I've only shot like 5 moose during this wolf grind. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe like 10 of them. But still, that's insane. Because that could not have been there before because they weren't a thing before this update. And so only respawns you got after this update could come back as a mosaic. That means literally out of the 10 moose that I shot, or 10 bull moose that I shot since this update, one of them came back as a mosaic. Oh my gosh. I can't get away from the moose. The moose love me, apparently. The moose must be mad that we stopped hunting them in favor of wolves. I should probably start recording, because I don't think we're going to be able to find this thing fast enough for it to be saved in the replay buffer. Because when I save a replay, it only saves the last 10 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take to track this thing with the wind like this. That's crazy, chat. How to reload your gun so quickly? Lightning Hands perk. It's really good. It's in the handguns category. It applies to all weapons. And it's pretty sweet. I agree with CJO. Get the feeder. But the thing is, we don't know where this thing's going. We don't know, like, where it even feeds or drinks or anything. It would take so long. Dude, I don't want to spend another hour trying to get it to a feeder. Dude, even when we go for the wolves, the moose are what's here. Where is this guy? I think it's probably going to spook off. Which I'm fine with that. We can probably just push it into an open area if possible. Yeah, it's not super close. Go to their drink time. I don't know. We just saw like some moose in their drink time here, and he was not one of them. Yeah, literally mosaic. Oh my gosh. Freaking mosaic. Holy crap. What a day for moose hunting, chat. There he is. That's got to be him, right? Mating call, which means he's not close enough to be spooked by whatever we're doing over here. Where's he going? Kyler, thank you for the super chat. Would you suggest incorporating feeders and grinds? If you enjoy it, I definitely would. It's very fun. However, there is one like caveat to it. I do feel like if you already have a like grind herd managed, it's going to be difficult to incorporate feeders because, you know, at that point you've already picked out your favorite zones and stuff. If you're starting a new grind, feeders are very like viable to grind with because at that point, you know, you can kind of pick and choose what you manage down based on, you know, what comes to your feeders and stuff, where the feeders are, etc. If you're not doing HM, feeders are like a no-brainer. Like, they're super awesome. He's looking for his females, probably. He's trying to track them down. Your moose must love you or something. I know, right? Like, what the heck is happening? This is actually kind of crazy. Mosaic, very fresh. That's a fresh mosaic right there, if I do say so myself. All right, so he's not super close. Where's he going? He's heading down to the river area. I'll bet you he stops before there, though. Yeah, that's exactly, Johnny. If you're doing a feeder grind, it's got to be from the start. If you already have a grind set up and you want to try and use the feeders for it, it's really tough because a lot of times by the time you've like selected your favorite zones and your main zones and stuff, like you pretty much have already picked out what zones you want, and a lot of times they're very spread apart, and in that case feeders aren't going to work out super good for you. But if you're starting from the beginning, like if you're just starting a grind on a species, feeders are really nice. They give you, you know, a different way to go about your hunt instead of just drink zone hunting. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. What's up, Dakota? How's it going? Got a great one from my feeder. Let's go, BB Dizzy. Let's go. That's super awesome. Hey, those are bison. They might attack me since we're kind of moving slow. They might get startled and just attack us. That would not be great. That would not be ideal. But since they're feeding, or I guess since they're resting here, maybe the moose will be resting here too? That'd be kind of awesome. Jeez, Dion, that's insane. That's a long time. I'm lucky that my longest grind was 8,300 kills, because there's definitely a lot of people that have gone over 10,000 kills. That ain't a mosaic. That's what I'm saying. You silly non-mosaic bison. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no, there's so many tracks. There's so many tracks here. It's going to be impossible to pick out the moose tracks. Sometimes when a lot of animals are making tracks in an area, it can be very difficult to find tracks from the animal you're following. It's like the last thing we wanted. They need a great one beaver? Yeah, that'd be really cool. What are you looking for? We spotted a mosaic moose while we were hunting wolves. And so we're trying to track it down. What NFL team do you like? I like the Patriots. Are you going to make a short about this? Probably. It'll probably go into a video first, though. You have a spirit black bear? No, I don't. Isn't that crazy? I've got like 12 or 13, maybe even 15 bears at this point, and I don't have a spirit. Let me check the exact number. So I've got 13 black bear. And literally only 0 of them are a spirit. I almost said only. Oh my gosh, English is difficult. One of those days, chat. No spirits after all that. Which is crazy. That's what I get for saying it's my second favorite. All the Wild was like, oh, it's your second favorite. How about you never get one? Drake May, top 3 quarterback in the league, foreign. Drake May is amazing. Second-year quarterback doing what he's doing. You don't see that too often, man. What college team do you like? The Oregon Ducks. But I'll root for any Oregon team, so Ducks, Beavers. But Ducks are my favorite of the two. Oh no, the wind is so bad. These tracks say just now as well, which means it's really close. Please tell me it like turns to the left. Or even the right. Just get away from the wind. I don't know, Foreign. I'll be honest, man. When it comes to college football, I really only pay attention to my teams. The Ducks and the Beavers. I don't really pay attention to other teams, so... if it's not a Ducks or a Beavers game, then chances are I don't really pay attention to those teams at all. I'd say this year the only team that I paid attention to outside of them is maybe Texas, just because Arch Manning was so hyped up. And he's been pretty rough looking this year. Thoughts on the Lions and Vikings game? Crazy upset that I did not expect. And it kind of screwed me over in my fantasy league. I needed Laporta to pop off, and he didn't. I needed like 3 Laporta touchdowns, and he didn't get me anything hardly. Yeah, Jen, I did see that. It's not. That's going to be a tough matchup for the Ducks. Like, Iowa's not a pushover team, so I am a little worried that the Ducks might have a little bit of trouble going against Iowa. So far, gosh, who was it? I think Indiana's the only team to beat the Ducks this year. Warning call. What? Ray Wolf warning call. Gotta be... Wait, why would it be those? Why is there... Is it... Oh, it's past their drink time. That explains it. Did I see a spotting thing? No, it was the track. Okay. I don't want to spook this thing, but like I also don't want to take 20 million years to find it, you know? This has been a day of slowly stalking trophies, chat. Just trying to figure out how to get close. Did it double back? No, it went... Oh, it sprinted off. We spooked it. No. Oh, man. You know, at this point, we might have to go to drink time. I mean, it's only a level 3, so maybe I'll just shoot it on the run whenever we find it. I guess it's not too big of a deal if we mess it up since it is a really small mosaic. Not going to change the way it looks in the lodge. What's the DLC so you can hunt in the night? There's a couple of them. The high-tech hunting pack, and then... What's the other one called, chat? What's the other one with the night vision scope? Oh, it's the, Scopes and Crosshairs pack. Yeah, the high-tech hunting pack has the binos and like a low zoom power scope. And then the Scopes and Crosshairs pack has a higher magnification scope that is really, really useful. It's the one I use on my wolf grind. Okay, we're kind of pushing this guy up into the trees here. But I think this turns into a little more open area eventually. So we might be able to get it soon, chat. How do I get perks and skills above level 60? You can't. Once you hit level 60, you're max level. You can't get any more perk or skill points after that. Fleeing wolves? Well, if wolves are around here, then that moose is definitely not around here. Austin, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it, dude. Which lake were you near when you spotted it? Well, the thing is, we changed over to Yukon during drink time, and he wasn't there. So he's not at the lake that we were on. I'm not sure what lake he would be at. Which is why I kind of don't want to have to go to drink time and search for him, because who knows how long that's going to take. At least with this, we have his trail. We kind of know the direction he's going. We just got to catch up to him. Oh, gotcha, CFB Dayton. Gotcha. There's a track. Okay, we're getting into the open areas now. We should be able to spot it soon, man. This is like the wide open hills. Very fresh, so that's not super, super new. What are you tracking? A mosaic moose. Okay, here we go. This has got to be the area we find it. Where's the tracks, though? Oh, dude, I swear if it turned around at this point... Oh. That's it! That's it! Oh, we nailed it! Let's go! We got it, chat! We got it! I just said that I didn't care if we messed it up, and I think we actually got a good shot. Let's go. Mosaic moose going down. Let's flip and go, guys. Absolutely smoked him. Let's freaking go. Duck aim disappeared. Yes, for 0.2 seconds, our duck aim is no more. We made a good shot. Let's go. Oh, man. That was awesome. That was an awesome little hunt there. We finally did it, chat. We finally got one of the new fur types, and it wasn't even on our moose grind. It was not even like while we were grinding for moose. Just a random moose that walks by while we're wolf hunting. That's crazy. That's the Scarecrow luck. We never get it when I'm actually going for it. But then when I stop going for it, it shows up. That is the most Scarecrow luck I've ever seen in my life. Oh my. Oh, you are something else. I still don't know how to feel about these guys. Like, they're kind of cool, but something throws me off about the pattern. Like, I really like this side. Like, take a look at this side right here. It looks super cool. It's like more randomized and interesting looking. And on this side, it's just like 3 stripes and a little butt patch. This side, I think, looks incredible, but this side, I don't like it. This side is probably my favorite of the two. Like, if the whole thing looked like this, it would be beautiful. This side really throws me off, though. It's too perfect looking. Yeah, it is kind of odd that it's like separated sides, but I guess I get what they're going for. Like, because it, like, if you look at a piebald in real life, like, their pattern is very random and sporadic. It's not like even and perfectly the same on both sides. So I guess that's probably what they were going for. I just don't think it works with this guy. Like, this side looks a little bit too stripy. This side looks incredible, though. Like, this looks like a weird piebald, you know? Is it rare? Yes, this is a rare. Really cool looking rare at that. Very pretty. And there we go. We nailed it right in the lung. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. That's a really cool trophy, chat. I like that. So would I count this to like our moose grinding stats? I mean, I still have the kill counts for the Yukon grind because we were doing a Yukon grind at some point. So I guess I'll count this as a Yukon rare for our Great One grinds that we've done in the past. Because technically it is from like the same bunch that we did that with, so that's so cool, man. We're having a really awesome day. Probably the coolest stream we've had in a while. Yeah, that is a new fur type. It is indeed. Grinding moose. We actually already grinded moose today. This guy was walking by while we were grinding for the wolf. I almost said driving by the wolf. It's one of those days. Trophies are everywhere, but Scarecrow still can't talk or speak English. Oh, man. Need to finish your map. I'll be honest, I kind of gave up on the Yukon moose grind because there is so many moose that herd management takes forever, and it just wasn't fun for me. And now I've got the wolf grind on here, so I don't think I'll ever take the wolf grind down. I have way too much fun with the wolves. Come on, little guys. Back to wolves. Oh, yeah. Back to the wolves. Gotta shoot the wolves. There they are. Hey, little buddies. We got an 8 and a 6. Fan-freaking-tastic. That's hilarious, Chonkers. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Exactly. Hey, that's the beauty of Call of the Wild, though. Like, everybody's got their personal preferences of what maps they prefer to hunt on, what species they think are better on different maps. Like, there's so many people that would take Rev over Layton any day. But me, I love Layton so much for grinding whitetail and moose. And, like, Yukon wolves have just been a dream. Like, they've been so good. One of the beautiful things about Call of the Wild, everybody can play the game in a way that caters to what they enjoy. Super awesome. I try to use HM for pretty much everything, Dane. It's like if it's a grind that I intend to kill more than a couple hundred animals, I typically try to herd manage. Because if I'm going to be in it for the long haul anyway, I'd rather have lots of diamonds and stuff showing up and, you know, the chance of higher Great One spawns. So I almost always do HM with like everything. With a few exceptions. Like there's some species that are just kind of annoying to HM, and on those I'd skip it out, but usually I try to HM them. Well, the more you hunt Artemis, the more chances you got to find in some of those cool trophies. I mean, these guys were just released, the mosaics. So there's not too many people that have them right now. They're really cool, though. Lookout towers on your map need to be finished. I actually did grab one of them during one of the Great One Wolf takedowns. But yeah, I need to get the rest of them, too. Just, like, up until Wolf Great One got released, I didn't really ever hunt Yukon, like hardly at all. And so I just never got around to it. But now that I'm hunting this map much more, we definitely need to. We definitely need to unlock the last few lookout towers. Destroyed. Is 4,000 kills into whitetail grinding concerning? I wouldn't say it's necessarily concerning, because the thing is, like, everybody's luck is a little different. Like, you could be managed to a T and you could still get a long grind. Like, sometimes it's just how the cards play out, right? It's just how the hand was dealt. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just sometimes you get unlucky. Reminds me of a bumblebee. Oh my gosh, I did not even think of that. The mosaic does kind of have like a bumblebee pattern on that one side. That's actually hilarious. That's funny. What the? Oh crap, I forgot there's another group here that wasn't rendered in when we shot these. Ah! Hey. Ow! No, go away! I'm gonna get out of here before I die. Oh, it is, Christoph. It's 4 p.m. for me. Time zones are a interesting thing, man. I get why they're a thing, but it does get confusing sometimes. $1 a.m. in Norway right now. Holy. We got a lot of night owls in the chat. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. I'm a night owl as well. Most nights I stay up to at least midnight, sometimes 3 a.m. That's a legendary. It's a level 9 legendary. All right, turn for me, buddy. Smoked? Got them both real good right there. Pull an all-night Great One grind? I don't know if I'd be able to, because my like recording setup, my PC and everything are in mine and my wife's bedroom. And she goes to bed at around like 9 or 10. So I can't exactly be streaming all night, or else I'd keep her up. And I'm not that mean. Legendary bear. Oh, wait, these aren't bears. Dude, I so badly, like every time I kill a legendary wolf or see a legendary wolf, I just want to say legendary berry because it just rhymes so perfectly. And then I'm like, oh, wait, these aren't bears. That's right. These aren't the legendary berry. No, I don't, Foreign. I only listen to rap. Primarily underground rap with like some mainstream mixed in. Primarily like rage style rap and like underground artists like Suicide Boys. Recently, actually last night, listened to the new Uno the Activist album and oh my lord, he popped off. And that's a diamond. Might be one of Uno's best projects ever. Can you do a tutorial on snow leopard? I'd have to hunt them a lot more to do a tutorial. Like, I really don't hunt them that often. I mean, you guys can probably tell I haven't uploaded a video about snow leopards in so long. I do want to, at some point, try to get a diamond one. I don't know when that's going to be, though. I know there was a couple people that found a way to, like, predict where they were going to spawn, but I haven't looked into that. I know ProXCK had a pretty good method of finding them. Have you got any other rares today? Just the mosaic moose. We got a mosaic moose and then we got a great one moose as well. Where is this guy? There it is. Bro, I got a diamond and gold Mela snow leopard. Back to back in multi on PS4. I checked the rest of the map, including snowies and no other trophies or crazy amounts or money amounts. Modded or crazy. Probably crazy luck, dude. It's very rare to find a modded server on console. It does still happen, but it's very, very uncommon just because of how difficult it is to do. So you're probably fine. If the rest of the map looked good, you're probably fine. Honestly, that's another thing I kind of wanted to talk about with you guys. You guys may have noticed I haven't been doing any multiplayer videos recently, aside from like private lobbies with like Flinter. But I think I'm at a point in Call of the Wild where I don't think I'm going to do too many multiplayer hunts ever again. Because I was talking to Lady Legend earlier today, and she was telling me about one of her friends who got into a modded lobby and it completely broke their account. Like, made it so they couldn't even open the game. And I don't want to risk that happening to my account. So I probably just won't ever play multiplayer until they get rid of the ability to mod in multiplayer. Like, I don't want to risk losing my save file because I joined, like, a crazy borked out server. Like, I'm just going to stay away from multiplayer probably forever. Unless they do something about the cheating in it. Because that's crazy. That's crazy that somebody's account can get ruined by a hacker. That reminds me of like Black Ops 2, when people would mod lobbies and they could change like all the info on your profile. That's what that reminds me of. And dude, I'm just gonna stay away from multiplayer. The only multiplayer videos you guys will probably see from me are gonna be on my multiplayer only account playthrough, because that's a completely separate account where I won't have to worry about my main one getting ruined. But it's sad that this is like the point that we've got to in Call of the Wild, where modders in multiplayer can literally ruin your account even if you're not modding. That's just insane. Happened to me. I lost years and years of great ones. Had to new game my desktop saves, got deleted, everything. Sold my computer over it. Was scared they were going to get CC info, etc. Factory reset and sold. Got you. Yeah, it's just insane. So yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about because I probably won't be doing multiplayer videos anymore unless it's on my multiplayer only playthrough. Because I don't want to risk losing my account. Will Flinter still play multiplayer? I don't know. I haven't told him about this. I don't know if Ladies talked to him or not, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. I think Ladies said it was like one of her moderators or friends that had this happen, and yeah, I don't want that to happen to me. Oh, true, Johnny. Yeah. Multiplayer has been kind of going downhill since the early 2020s, for sure. Nice, down to fish. Yeah, the wolves are really cool, man. I have seen so many people say that the wolves brought them back to Call of the Wild. And I don't blame them. Like, the Great One Wolf might be one of the coolest Great Ones they've ever added. It is insane, like, how good it is. Every single variation is gorgeous. I don't think there's a single variation that I dislike. I'm a huge fan of the wolves overall. And it's so nice to see the community just as excited as me. Nice, Master Breed. That's awesome. Congrats. I'm doing good, Evan. Hopefully you're doing good too. Hey, little wolfies. Need a twin soul? Dude, the twin soul's pretty. The thing about the wolves, though, is there's so many good variations that even the twin soul being as gorgeous as it is, I think it's ranked like number 4 or 5 on my list. Like, I think the Battle Thorn and... Oh, let me see if my stream deck will work correctly and bring this up. No, it won't. Okay. There we go. I think, in my opinion, like, the Razorwind is amazing. The Scarborn and Battlethorn are pretty awesome. And then, obviously, you guys know that the Gravehide and the Hollow are my 2 favorites. Hollow being my number 1 favorite. Gravehide being my 2nd favorite. The Dawnbreak is really pretty, too. Really, the only one that isn't insane to me is the Frostbite. And maybe Vanguard. Maybe Vanguard. Like, those are my 2 least favorite, but I still think they're prettier than a lot of other great ones. They are fantastic. Yeah, the Dawnbreak's really pretty. Isn't that the one that Flinter got? I think it was the one Flinter boy got. Oh, Flinty, man. Speaking of Flinter, I feel like I need to talk to him and see if we can do another football stream soon. Those are always too much fun. Well, you did, Morty. I think Mel got her first one as a Frostbite as well. She likes the Frostbite, though. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Chonkers. That's unfortunate, man. It is sad, like, how bad modding has gotten Call of the Wild. Like, when I first got into, like, Call of the Wild, I was, like, 100% fully against modding. Like, I didn't want people to even have a chance at using them. As time's gone on, though, if you're using it in single player and you're not, like, bragging about the trophies, pretending they're not modded, then whatever. But in multiplayer, there's just no excuse, man. You're ruining other people's experiences. And now that it can actually, like, ruin other people's accounts completely to the point where they can't even play the game until they, like, reset their profile, like, I see no way to justify multiplayer modding. Like, keep them out of multiplayer, bro. I see no justification for it at this point. Like, if they do a private one with, like, their friends, whatever. But the fact that there's so many public ones that just ruin other people's save files, just so unfortunate, bro. That's a brand new 5 right there. We're taking him down. I don't think I got a good shot into either of them, though. Holy! Is that the Kyla with a new name on Twitch? Let's go. How you doing? Yeah, I avoided that message so quick when I saw it. I was like, I'm not going to read that out. That's just weird, man. Gosh, we did not vitally hit either of those. It's so Flinter won't ignore my messages. That's the perfect way to do it. He can't at that point, right? He can't ignore it. Hey there, Wolfies. Okay, where's that 5? That's the 5 we need to kill. Boop. Oh, we're insane. We're insane. Totally wasn't pure luck. I saw you respond to Johnny, and then I started looking through the Twitch chat trying to find when Johnny joined Twitch. And then I remembered I've got it literally on screen. What am I doing, man? It's been one of those days. I've been struggling this whole stream. There's been like 10 to 15 different occasions where I had to re-say a sentence because I just couldn't get the words out properly. I don't know if you were watching, Kyla, but we got a great one moose off of Leighton, and then we came over here to hunt wolves, and we got a mosaic moose. It's been a wild day. It's been insane. What's my favorite great one? I think the moose is still my favorite. The moose are phenomenal. These guys might be number 2 now, though. These wolves are just so pretty. And so much fun as well. Didn't see the Leighton go. Did see the mosaic moose. Have yet to check out moose stuck on wolves. The moose are so pretty. Like the new rares. I'm still kind of like on the fence about the one half of the mosaic, but I really like the acromella. I want one of those really bad. Haven't been lucky enough to get it yet, though. But yeah, that great one moose that we got, it was a birch with the quad paddle. Really solid combo. I'm not a big fan of the quad paddle, but on the birch, it looks really good. I'll be right back, chat. Give me 2 seconds. And I'm back. You're on grind number 7 now, Kyla? Holy crap. I think I'm on grind 5 right now for wolves. I guess I have been splitting my time with moose, though. $248. No wolves. All right, we got a 6 and an 8. Let's reset time again, get the other zone to show up. Got 2 hollows, 2 battle thorns. Holy. I can't get away from the hollows. I've killed 4 wolves and 3 of them are a hollow. I mean, it's my favorite variation, so I'm not complaining, but 3? 3 in a row? Call the wild. Call the wild tripping. It seems like the hollows love to show up. Any idea what max score for mule deer is? I'm assuming you're a Pokédex for Call of the Wild. I know the max scores for some of them. I don't like keep all of them up in my head, but I know for mule deer it's like 242 or 243 something. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it's around there. If you're talking like diamond, at least. For great one, I have no clue what the max is. Definitely not 242. For diamond? No, it's around there. Splinter has a wife? I know, right? How the heck did that nerd get a wife? I guess you could say the same about me, but still. How the heck did he do it? How did he possibly do it, man? That little goofy goober. Where's this other wolf? Oh, Hunter found it. Thanks, Hunter. You made yourself useful for once. What is the best grind? I'll be honest, I don't think there is a best grind because everybody is different. Like, everybody likes different species more than others. So, like, the ones that I say are the best grind, you might think that they're terrible grinds. Like, if we're going with the easiest grind, I think Yukon Wolves is one of the easiest grinds to get into. And I would say a Ski Ridge Mule Deer is also a really awesome grind to get into. But, you know, if you ask somebody else, they'll probably give you completely different answers. There's a 6. We have one other over here. EW should add leopards to Verhonga and make it have a Black Panther Great One. Ooh, that'd be cool. Kind of cool right there. How did that holy get a wife? That's what I'm saying, man. How many whitetail great one variations are there? There's 6 different racks, and then there's also some like combinations of 2 different racks. I think there's like 3 different 50-50 racks you can get. They don't technically count as a different rack because they're like 2 existing racks combined, but they're still like, you know, kind of cool and different. A little scratchy throat from talking so much, man. I haven't streamed in a bit. I think it's been over a week since my last stream. Not used to talking like so consistently. Holy. Von Biggs, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs on Twitch. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing amazing. Oh, that's an 8 right back there. How dare you hide? That should be illegal, bro. Ah! Stinky wolf. Stinky freaking wolf. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I can imagine how Flinter reacted when he spotted his wife for the first time. He was like, holy, the greatest one. I bet that was his reaction. Emphasis on the holy. It wouldn't be a Flinter reaction without that. Did you grind wolves now? I would definitely recommend them. They're a fun grind. Oh, you didn't die, huh? You stanky little wolf. Yeah, you're not going anywhere this time, buddy. True, Johnny. True, true. Squiddy Snipe, thank you so much for the membership. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. Have you hunted IRL? When I was a kid, I used to hunt. I haven't really had the time recently. Nothing. Is there any tricks or tips for getting great ones? At its like most basic form, it's just shoot males until a great one spawns. But there is like more refined ways to truly like give yourself a better shot at it. I use herd management. I've got tons of different guides on the channel that can help you out with herd managing different species. But at its like most basic form, it's just shoot the males until a great one spawns. In most cases, you know, it could be anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand kills, sometimes less, sometimes more. Level 9 K9. Oh, yeah. Them good old level 9 K9s, tell you what. No respawns? Ah, you stinky little wolves, dude. What the heck? Got you, lunatic. Okay. If you're new to the game, I would definitely recommend checking out some of the beginner guides I've got on the channel. A couple years ago, I did a whole series kind of like talking over the basics for beginners when getting into Call of the Wild. I didn't really cover grinding too much in those guides because I feel like grinding is something that is best done after you've learned all the other things in the game. Let me see if I can remember the command for it. I think that's the command. Yeah, here it is. That's the like most recent beginner's guide that I did. It's like a full series kind of leveling up an account and talking about all the things that I do at each level, talking about the basics and stuff in the first couple videos. Hopefully that'll help you out quite a bit. There's a lot of info packed in there. There's a few things that are out of date. Like for example, you have to be about 200 meters away when placing a tent, like a couple hundred meters away from a zone to not spook them when you travel there. That's about the only thing I think that's changed since I made those beginner's guides though. Nothing there either, dude. What is up with my respawns? They're being silly. What's up, Psyduck? Oh, crap, my mouse died. Oh, ow, that hurts. That was loud. My mouse died at a terrible time. We got a screaming bison. Okay, we're plugged in. Dude, screaming bison and attacking wolves. That was awful timing. That was some terrible timing, bro. Call the Wild wanted us to die there. Oh my gosh. Literally no respawns. Typical wolves. I think I need to kill a couple of the fives that have spawned recently. Almost every time that we run into this, it's because a few of my respawns have turned into fives and I need to kill them to get it going good again. Oh, these guys are respawned. Double mythics. Love to see it. You know, maybe we don't need to shoot any extra ones. Maybe I just took way less time than normal on that last run. By the way, 58 kills into the grind, which means we've killed, I think, 46 this stream. Yeah, 46 wolves this stream. And like, what was it? Like 30 moose or something? $20 or $30, something like that. What's my favorite weapon for the Bantang? The 375 bolt action, or the 300 AR if you want a faster firing weapon. My zone just managed like magic. I love this zone. Now I got to shoot some baby level 5s. Yeah, I mean, that's how you do it. Like, if your favorite zones get shot down, you just got to shoot some of those low levels to get it back in business. I've noticed that with wolves, even when you're heavily herd managed, like, some 5s still show up. I have it happen, like, every single grind. I'll have a few, like, new 5s show up. Like this zone right here. I did only have, like, 1 5 plus the female, and then the rest were shootables. This time, I've got, like, 2 5s there. But it's a low weight 5, so I ended up leaving it. There's, like, nothing to shoot, dude. Literally nothing to shoot. You know what? You're gonna die. You get a bullet. And you get another bullet. How's the grind been? Dude, it's been so good today. We got a great one moose. And then we come over to Yukon to hunt wolves. And we found a mosaic moose. It has been an awesome day. Very glad I decided to stream today. Watched for the first couple of minutes, then my Wi-Fi went out, cell towers went out, so I'm finally back. Welcome back, Matt. Welcome back. Well, that's a 6. We at least have something to shoot. Nice. How long does it take for respawn? Some of my zones are missing wolves. So that's kind of like a two-part answer that I'm going to give you. Animals shouldn't take more than a few minutes to respawn. Like, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Nobody knows the exact amount, but, you know, it's somewhere around that range. It's not very long. However, certain species, it seems like you need to kill a certain amount of them to get reliable respawns. Like, I've noticed that with the wolves. I've noticed that with whitetail. It seems like whitetail in particular, if I shoot less than like 16 or 20 of them, I have issues with respawns not reliably coming back. Whereas with bears, I could shoot like 2 bears and they will reliably respawn within a few minutes. So it is kind of different from species to species, but in general, they should respawn within 5 minutes. And if they don't, you might need to go shoot a couple more. Like with the wolves, I'm trying to kill approximately like 20 per run, give or take a few. And that's been like where it's been the most consistent for me, is if I'm killing between 16 and 22 or whatever. Can you try to get the stream a great one? We actually got a great one earlier today. Earlier in the stream, we got ourselves a great one moose. We need a great one goose, dude. Great one goose could be crazy. Could you imagine like how aggressive and evil those things would be? I'm just imagining like a great one goose. He's flying through the air. He spots the hunter. He dive bombs you with his beak and just tries to take your head off. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, it happens sometimes, Master Beat. Like, it definitely happens sometimes where respawns just, like, completely tank. Dude, no respawns here again! What is happening, man? Please be great one. Please be great one causing all this. That'd be lovely. It'd be lovely to get a sub 100 kill wolf great one. That'd be awesome. No respawns again. Come on, dude. What is happening? Maybe jivers, like these wolves are acting strange. I don't even know what to think here. I feel like normally the respawns would be back. Like I'm doing everything I normally would to get them flowing again. And nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing good there. Maybe try switching hunting areas. I don't think so. I think what I need to do is shoot a couple more. Like, maybe I need to shoot another 5 somewhere. Oh, wait, we got a respawn here. That's a respawn right there. And you know what? This 5 was one that I was shooting at one point, and then he respawned as a 5, so I just left him. Let's shoot him as well. Okay, yes, yes, yes. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're kind of back in business. Everybody was respawned here aside from one. Are tar attracted to feeders? Sadly, no. As far as I understand, none of the sheep or goat species are attracted to these feeders. I really hope they change that in the future, or if they don't want to, maybe add some new feeders. Because there's so many different types of feeders they could still add. Like in the Hunter Classic, we have a salt lick. And that's used for like feral ghosts and stuff. That'd be so cool to have in Call of the Wild. FPS Will Hannah, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing great. A doe just walked straight in front of my bullet. That's does for you. They love to protect the males. They do it all too often. What's up, Isaac? How's it going? How to get your scope so still? A few different things. Number one is you want to go into perks, get breath control, tier 3, get steady hands, tier 2. I think those are the only two here. And then outside of that, it's just holding your breath. With on PC, it's the shift key to hold your breath. And then the other thing is, like, even if I hold my breath, there's still a little bit of wobble. And so you can, like, move your mouse or joystick or whatever to, like, keep it steady completely. So it's a combination of a few things, you know? I also play on a very low sensitivity, like low scope sensitivity, so that I can make fine adjustments without it, like, jerking to the side. Thanks, Jets Home. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, most of the creators that Great One grind a lot do HM at this point, Foamer. Like, I've been doing herd management for years at this point. The first person to do HM was actually Jaxie Beard and Flinter a long time ago. But at the time, like, Flinter didn't really take it too far. Like, he messed around with it a little bit and then kind of, like, abandoned it. And Jaxie continued refining it and stuff. And then people like iBuy, like, took the stuff that Jaxie had learned and, you know, refined it even more. And then, you know, here we are nowadays where HM is at an insane level. Border! What's up, dude? Thank you for the tier 1 gifted to Silent Toxin. What's up, Border? Thank you, Jets Home. Appreciate that. And congrats on the Diamond Moose, dude. That's awesome. Flinter made HM? Not necessarily. Like, him and Jaxie, and I think a couple other people, maybe. Zaggy might have been one of them. I can't remember. I can't remember completely. I know for a fact Jaxie Beard and Flinter were, like, the first people to kind of mess around with, like, shooting specific deer in herds. But Flinter didn't really take it past doing, like, 1 or 2 videos with it. At least at the time. Whereas Jaxie Beard, he kept doing it and figuring it out. This was before Jaxie worked for EW. This was back when he was just a content creator. And, you know, over time, other people adopted it and refined it even more to get it to the insane point that it's at today. So yeah, Flinter was one of the first people to kind of mess around with HM, but it was nowhere near what it is today. Like, it was a very basic form of it. And then, you know, for a while, he wasn't doing it. And then recently, like the last year or so, he got back into doing it. No, wait. Everybody's got their personal preference. It's Flinter's fault. JK, definitely. It's always Flinter's fault. That's what I've learned in life. Whatever your problem is, blame it on Flinter. It's fun. He loves it when I blame stuff on him. Oh, give me 2 seconds, chat. A player was claimed off waivers in one of the fantasy football leagues I'm in. Was it one that I claimed? Nope, it wasn't. Okay. Had to make sure. No, that's completely fine, dude. Like, you don't have to do HM. HM's a completely optional thing. Like, you can still get great ones and diamonds and stuff like that without HM. HM just like accelerates the process. It's totally fine to not do it. I have some grinds where I don't do HM. My first few pheasant grinds, I did no HM. I've done, I think I've got 13 or 14 great ones with no herd management. And then the rest were with HM. But yeah, you can totally just hunt around without HM. It's never a requirement. My favorite great one's the moose, Ryan. I love the moose. Who's your QB in fantasy? Drake freaking May. That's my QB in fantasy. Drake May is the GOAT. The GOAT of currently active quarterbacks, I should say. Tom Brady, all-time GOAT. But Drake May, he's the GOAT right now. Dude is breaking Tom Brady's records left and right. Having insane stats after almost every single game. I mean, even in one of his worst games of the season against the Falcons, he still had a really good QB rating, really solid completion percentage and stuff. Like, that man is absolutely insane. Cap, hey, everybody's going to have bias to their own team's quarterback, you know? It just so happens that my team's quarterback is also really good. W steal of the draft. Dude, wouldn't it have been like crazy if like all the quarterbacks from that year like went to different places? Like, what if Drake May was drafted to the Bears and Caleb Williams was drafted to the Commanders and Jaden Daniels was a Patriot? Like, would any of them like had the same progression they've had right now? Like, as we've seen, Jaden Daniels had like an insane first year and his second year has been really rough with all the injuries. And even when he wasn't injured, like, his performance wasn't to the level of last year. Whereas Drake May, you know, he was put into a really terrible situation. He did awful. I mean, I wouldn't say awful. He did not great his first year, but showed some promise. And then second year, he's really shining. And then Caleb Williams was very mediocre first year, but has got a little better this year. It's just crazy to see, man. Yeah, Drake May's got to be my favorite quarterback right now. Not only is he on my team, but he consistently gets like the craziest stat line, dude. Like, I think it was against the Saints. He had a 91% completion percentage. Like, that's crazy. And that was with over 20 attempts and like, I think like 250, 260 yards. Dude has been insanely consistent. He's been my fantasy QB most of the year. Because, like, a lot of other QBs like Josh Allen and like Patrick Mahomes, they'll have some really good games and some really rough games. May has just been consistent the whole season, so he's a great fantasy pickup. If you want someone who's always going to get you, you know, like 20 to 30 fantasy points, Drake May is an awesome pickup. The only other QB that I've been getting on some of my fantasy leagues is, well, there's two. Josh Allen and Danny Dimes. But even they have had some games where they did not perform well. So even like, you know, two of the best QBs of the year have not been the most consistent for fantasy points. Like, I had Daniel Jones starting, I think it was last week, against the, oh gosh, what team was it? Was it the Steelers that whooped them? I think it was the Steelers that whooped them. And I had Daniel Jones starting in one of the leagues, and he barely gave me any fantasy points. It was sad. It was like, what the heck, man? You've been doing so good all season. And then of all people to lose to, you lose to the Steelers. Like, what the heck? Steelers honestly confuse me as a team. Some weeks they'll be like, they look like a top caliber team. Other weeks they look terrible. Like, they would have lost to the Patriots if we hadn't turned the ball over 5 times via fumbles and interceptions. Like, some weeks they look really rough, and other weeks they look like the best team in the NFL. I don't understand the Steelers right now. I don't know how to, like, even feel about them. When do you normally stream? It kind of goes back and forth for me. Sometimes I'll stream semi-consistently. Other times it's just pretty random. Recently, I've been maybe streaming once a week, but I do want to get back to it. Oh, yeah, I've got James Cook in one of the leagues that I'm in, Jets. I do have James Cook. Actually, I've got him in maybe 2 of them. 1 or 2 of them. I think it's 1. I've got him in a chopped league on Sleeper. Wait. How do I suddenly have a 57% to advance? What? Oh, that's so weird. Dude, Sleeper, like... I guess maybe Sam changed out some of his players. I guess that's what it was. I've got a 57% chance to advance in this chopped league. One of the moderators here, ya boy Scam. He's on the chopping block right now in that chopped league. So, what happens there? I'm projected to win in all of my leagues except 1. So we'll see how this goes. Also, guys, give me your opinions on my squad here for one of the leagues I'm in, right? I started this league with 5 other people. In this one, my brother Johnny's in it. Scam is in there. A childhood friend of mine is in there. Nate is in there. And Jivers is in there. So a 6-person league, and I've got my starters as Drake May, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Michael Pittman, Drake London, Oronde Gadsden Jr., Stephon Diggs, Chris Olave, Breece Hall, Will Reichard for the kicker, Max Crosby, Brian Burns, Roquan Smith, Robert Spillane, Nick Cross, and Marcus Jones. And then my benched people, because of injuries or bye weeks or whatever, I've got Bucky Irving, I've got Josh Allen, Kareem Hunt, Rashee Rice, Teteroa McMillan, Trey McBride, Brandon Aubrey, and Micah Parsons. And then on injured reserve, Malik Neighbors. Oh, and I also have AJ Brown and Terry McLaurin. I think I've got like probably the best team in my league. I think I got the best team in the league there. Like, there's a lot of players I'd love to have, but that's a God squad, man. I mean, obviously, 6-team league, you're going to get a lot of good players because there's just not a lot of people in the league. But still, I think I got a pretty good squad. And I recently did the trade to get Bijan from Jivers. Jivers traded me Bijan for Tyler Warren and I believe a 2nd-round pick because this is a dynasty league. So it carries over from year to year. I think I got a steal there. I got Bijan, he got Tyler Warren, and a draft pick. I think I won that trade. I think I did. You got Scatabo in your IR? Ooh, rip. It was a first round. Still, Tyler Warren in a 1st round for Bijan in a dynasty league. I'll take it. I hate playing in sleeper leagues. I like the sleeper leagues. I tried doing the official NFL ones. I tried doing... Actually, that was the only other one I tried. I tried the NFL fantasy app, and I didn't like the layout. It was weird. I like the sleeper ones. They're a lot more fun, you know, if you're doing it with a bunch of friends, though. The rando leagues are kind of hit or miss. I mean, to be fair, Jivers, Bijan has faced some good defenses since you traded him to me. I did not expect him to do good against the Patriots. Their defense is like top tier this year. And who was the other one? Who was the other team that they did mediocre against? But it should get better. It should get better is what I'm saying. They're at Indianapolis. That could be tough. But rest of the year, you know, I'm sure Bijan going to pop back up, you know? I got Genty and BTJ as my first 2 picks in a 12-man. Hence my 1-8 record. Rip, dude. Hey, don't feel too bad about it. In one of my leagues, I'm 1-8 as well. And of course, it's the league where I'm playing against Flinter and a few other extra people. I think it's like 8-person league. And yeah, Flinter's in there. And I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good. But in the 6-person league, I'm 4-5. And then recently, you know, acquired Bijan and a couple other players. So hopefully I'll be up from there. I'm 4-5 in a random league I joined. And then in the chopped league, I survived the first round. Or Nate got chopped first. RIP Big Rig. Nate's a nerd. Can't last one round. Got him. And a 3. And a 4. Oh. Smoked. 5 kills. Thanks, PVD. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Texans have the best defense. They have a good defense. I wouldn't say they're the best. I think Broncos might be the best. Broncos defense is kind of crazy. Right now, I feel like Broncos defense is my pick for like the best defense in the league. Thanks, TJ Shark. Hopefully we do. What fur was it? It was a fabled birch with the quad paddle rack. So, you know, not my favorite rack in the world, but the fur made it so much better because I love the birch. I mean, if it's an international game, Jivers, maybe that'll work against the Colts. I mean, Colts got destroyed by the Steelers. So maybe I got a chance for Bijan to pop off with some crazy fantasy points. What is the one non-duplicated fur you got for wolves? The fabled Gravehide. My other 3 are the hollow. What do we got here? Oh, legendary. Actually, holy crap, guys. I just realized we're on a crazy dry streak for legendaries. 2 diamonds and 78 kills. I think that's got to mean a great one's trying to spawn. It's literally been like spot on the last 2 times this happened. We average a diamond every like 13 kills. So the fact that we only have 2 and 78, it's got to indicate a great one soon. I kind of want to just stream until we get one. But at the same time, I've already been streaming for 3 hours and I still need to make 2 thumbnails for 2 videos that I'm uploading. So I don't know, man. What do I do? What do I do? The 7. Where's the 9? There it is. Go for another 30 minutes? Okay, I'll try it. We'll see if I can make it that long. Beautiful. 3rd diamond of the grind. 80 kills in. Definitely a low diamond rate. You'll be fine. Fair. Fair. Man, Larry, I hope you get it soon, man. 39-39. Perfect score. Hey. You little freaks running. That explains it. Past their drink time. Have you got a max score for them? Yeah, I've got a couple of max score wolves. Not a lot, but like 2 or 3. What's my favorite mule deer rack? I have a really hard time choosing a favorite. For the longest time, my favorite was the sack rack. But now I'm having a hard time deciding if I like the sack rack the most or if I like the classic rack the most, or even the non-typical rack, or typical, I guess people are calling it, when, I mean, it's truly a non-tip, but the most typical looking, so people are calling it the typical rack. I like that one a lot too. Like, I have a tough time deciding between those three. Like, I love them all very similarly. What's up, Dino? Tomorrow's Saturday. All you probably have to do is watch college football. No, I got other content stuff that I gotta do. Saturday is usually a day I try to record videos. Most likely tomorrow, if I don't get the thumbnails done tonight, I'll do those tomorrow. And then I'll probably spend the day, like, trying to figure out what video ideas to do. Actually, no, tomorrow I will have to record with my brother, because he's got something crazy on his map that I want to show off to you guys. Boom. Level 9. Love to see it, man. Another 9. So we went on such a crazy dead streak, and then suddenly we got level 9s. What the heck, man? I tried. Hey, I'm just saying, you know, I'd love to stream, you know, for 3, 4, 5 more hours, but that's a troll. What the heck, man? But, you know, I got a lot of other stuff I got to do too if you guys want to get consistent videos and stuff. I also don't have a single YouTube short ready to go. So I do need to record some shorts. Or I guess edit some shorts out of clips I've already got. What is up with the wolves at this lake? Like, we're not getting any respawns here anymore, man. Tempted to shoot him, but I shouldn't. I shouldn't. He's a small male. He doesn't deserve to be shot. How much longer are you on? Not sure, man. We've been going for a little over 3 hours at this point. We're probably going to go for another, like, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, just to see if we can get a great one to spawn, because our diamond rate is way lower than normal, so it's making me wonder if we've got a great one trying to spawn. But, like, outside of that, I'm not really sure. So probably 20 to 30 minutes more we'll stream. I guess depending on if anything crazy spawns. If it does spawn, we'll be streaming for probably 30 minutes just so we can take it down. Yeah, next video will likely be posted on Sunday, McBrit. Most likely Sunday. but it's going to be a fun one. You guys remember the game Project Hunt that I played on the channel a few times? Well, the developer of Project Hunt did a Halloween event where you could hunt a T-Rex. So that's going to be the next video on the channel. T-Rex hunting on Project Hunt, and I found a few albino animals along the way, so those will be in there too. It's going to be a crazy video. It was a really fun Halloween event. I really hope he does more stuff like that in the future. Did you grind red deer? I know it's not your favorite, but it looks cool with the moss on the antlers. Just got my first today, and it was a red deer. Took 453 kills. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. I've already killed like 14 or 15, maybe even more great one red deer. That's probably the only reason that I'm not hunting them anymore. I also have every super rare for red deer, so it's unlikely I'll hunt red deer anytime soon. I've already got everything I could ever want for the red deer. If you want to see some like red deer content, my YouTube channel has so much red deer videos, like a crazy amount of red deer videos. Would definitely recommend checking them out if you want some red deer content. Because I don't see myself hunting red deer anytime super soon. Is a dark gray wolf rare? Yes, it is. It is rare. I'll be honest though, it looks so similar to a common that I don't even look for it. Like, I could have got like 3 of them and not even noticed it because they just look like a common to me. Unless they rework the red deer and add new great one furs, then I'm back on them. Exactly. If they do that, I'd definitely go back. But currently, I've got literally every single red deer I could ever want. I've got all 3 fur types as a super rare. I've got every rack as a great one. Red deer is one of the few species where I have completed the collection of all the great ones and all the rares. Yeah, it's really tough to tell, Silent Toxin. Like, a lot of the Great One Red Deer racks do look very similar. There's actually 5 different racks, believe it or not. And they're so similar that most people think there's only 2 or 3. And arguably, like, the toughest one to get is the coolest looking one. I think it was my most recent Great One Red Deer on the channel. That is by far the coolest looking rack. And it's so rare. We got a 6 and an 8. Thank God it wasn't a 7. Oh gosh, they shuffled around when I shot. Oh gosh. Stop! Stopping! Stop doing sudden stops, you silly wolf. Finally, we got a shot into him. And then missed an easy shot. He'll die. He'll die eventually. Oh, we got a new 5 there. Ah, we hit it, but not good. That should be 6 dead, though. Oh, that's right. This one didn't die quick. It ran all the way over. Hey, little floater. You little floating buddy. Holy Pooch with the raid on Twitch. What's up, Pooch? Hope you're doing awesome. Welcome to everybody hopping in. We're hunting for the Great One Wolf. We got a Great One Moose earlier in the stream and a Mosaic Moose. And now we're trying to get that Great One Wolf. Our map's been acting really weird, so we're hoping it's going to happen soon. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you had a good stream, Pooch. Hope you had a great stream. I think that's the last one to claim, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. What gun am I using? I'm using the 300 AR, the Arzina 300. Means your Great One spawning. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I have consistently seen it every single wolf grind. I'll be getting a diamond like 1 in 10, 1 in 15, and then suddenly it drops off a cliff. We only got 2 diamonds in the first, I think it was 75 kills of this grind. So I feel like we got a Great One just on the brink of spawning. It's gotta be close. I was actually planning on ending stream like 15 minutes ago, but then this happened, so we're like, we gotta keep going. We gotta see if the Great One's trying to spawn. It definitely feels like it might. Thank you, Pooch. It's been a fun stream. This has been one of the more fun streams I've had in a while. It's been pretty awesome. Come on, Hunter. Find me my wolf. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Hunter. You did something for once, buddy. You did something. Good job. Good job, little buddy. What's my favorite Great One whitetail rack? The typical rack. The only one I don't have. Appreciate your help with herd management. Got my first Great One today, a mule deer after 1,000 kills. Then got another 7 kills later. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. That's super awesome. It's always awesome to hear your guys' stories on getting your first Great One and stuff. Love to see it. Oh, 7. We got a 7. Okay. Chill out, little buddy. Slow down just enough for me to shoot you. Oh. Or you could slow down completely. That also works. Love to see it, bro. He just completely stopped right as I told him to. Perfect. Thank you, Zero Nova. What's your biggest diamond mule deer ever? I think it was like 242 something. I can't remember the decimals, but it was over 242. I know that. I've slowly been understanding HM through your videos. Got my first Great One fallow last night at 1,662 kills. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. You think the next Great One's going to be a twin soul? I would not be mad at that. Twin soul's a beautiful variation. To be honest, though, I think pretty much every variation for the wolf is gorgeous, so I'm happy with whatever I get. As long as it's not a 4th hollow. I can't believe I've had 3 consecutive hollows. I mean, it's my favorite variation, but come on, Call of the Wild. 3 in a row. If it gives me 4 in a row, I'm convinced that the game's bugged. Nice, I know. Hope you get it. Hope you get it soon. Oh, mythical. There we go. Boop. Don't think there's anything else here. Nope. Just him. Nice, Nahan. What's the fastest you've seen someone spawn a red deer Great One? I I mean, technically, I've seen somebody spawn 2 Great One Red Deer in the same run, so that second one would be like a sub 5 kill spawn, you know? That's probably the fastest I've seen a Great One Red Deer spawned. What's my personal best? Let me go check my statistics here. Okay, so my fastest Great One Red Deer, funnily enough, is 69 kills. Beautiful. Great One Red Deer number 14 was only 69 kills. You'll love to see it. So that's my personal fastest, but yeah, I've seen people get them even quicker than that. Oh yeah, true. I forgot initial spawns were a thing when the Red Deer first came out, so there was people that got initial spawn Red Deer Great Ones. Now, obviously that can't happen nowadays, but it was a thing back when Red Deer first released. So there was a couple people that got initial spawn ones. You ever plan on going back to Red Deer for a 280 plus Great One? Maybe at some point, but not anytime soon. I mean, I've already got a super rare of every variation. I've got every rack for the Great One. So yeah, like the 280 plus and I guess a big rack melanistic are really the only things that I have left to get for Red Deer. So I couldn't see myself going back anytime super soon. Nice, Banshee. Yeah, so the way the time resets work, Master Breed, is like every time that you time reset, if you're doing it in a short amount of time, it's going to be more expensive every time until it hits its like upper limit of close to 2K. If you waited a while in game before resetting again, it would go back down to like 375 or whatever. So it's based on like how long it's been since you did a time reset. Like, if you're time resetting a bunch like I do, it gets really expensive. Hello? Wolfies. Want to show up? That's pretty wild, Johnny. That's pretty wild. Honestly, the fact that you got 5 super rares last year is insane. Finally, they showed up. 2 8s. Oh, shoot, they're moving so much. Chill out. Can y'all just stop moving around? Gosh. You know what? There we go. Best shot I'm going to get. Missed him. We got one at least. There he is. All right, so I do need to hop off chat if I'm going to get these thumbnails made for the videos over the next few days. And also get this video with Johnny done. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight or tomorrow, but we went the extra 20 minutes to see if we could get a great one to spawn. Didn't spawn, sadly. Hopefully next time. But because Pooch just raided us, I'm going to spread the love, and we'll find somebody else to raid over on Twitch as well as on YouTube. So let's see. Who can we raid? I know Ender's live on YouTube, but let me know in the chat, guys, some streamers that you enjoy watching on Twitch that you think I should raid. Let's find Ender on YouTube, though, real quick. There we go. There's Ender. There's Mr. Enderman. So let me know, Twitch chat. Lady's live? Oh, is Lady live? Let me go check real quick. Let me see. Let's check. Let's see who's live in Call the Wild. Lady is live. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we can raid Lady. Trying to remember, how do I raid on Twitch? I haven't done it in so long. Does anybody remember? Is it a slash command? I think it's a slash command. It is? Okay. So slash and then raid. Raid and then Lady Legend XO. Okay. I'll chat with you guys later. If you're on YouTube, you're going to get sent over to Ender. If you're on Twitch, I'm going to send y'all over to Lady Legend. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you later. Peace, peace.